Oh. We have people? We have people. We are finally in the lobby. Who's gonna be my co-caster? What the fuck are the captains doing over? They should just be with their teams. Over in the captain's voice channel that's locked in the Gobbler Gauntlet section of the LOLC Discord. They discussing like side selection or something? Get this right for the stream. They can't just be Team 7. Buff, Black Fire Torch. Sure. Okay. That's their team name now. I think shouldn't be -1 just yet. Should be -1 at 8:08:10, I believe. Where's the rule book? We really rule booking on the first match. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where's the section on? Yeah, 0 to 5 minutes, no penalty. 5 to 10 minutes, first ban loss. So they're gonna lose a ban in like 2 minutes. We do have a draft spec link already, but that shouldn't be thing just yet. Hold up. They can only start drafting once all players are actually in the lobby. Whether or not they do, it looks like we're still missing one person. So we do need to wait for them to come in. It is 8:05 now, so if it becomes 8:06, Team Chocolate Milk and Soju will be losing a ban. Correction, 8:10 p.m. Alright. 8:10 p.m. is when there's 10-minute grace period. Read the rules. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. But late penalties say 0 to 5 minutes, no penalty, and this is coming straight from the rulebook. There's a 10-minute grace period. A will lose one ban after every 5 minutes afterwards. Yeah, Sehu. Read the rules. 0 to 5 minutes, no penalty. 5:01 to 10 minutes, one ban loss. Conqueror Darius has joined the lobby. Was that within? Is that within time? Not actually sure. But it was 8:06 when I noticed. I believe it's still a ban loss, but I could just be tweaking. Let it slide. It's the first game. Well, the problem is if you start letting it slide, then it like sets the precedent, especially if it's the first game. But well, it's what an admin is saying this, so I'm just a lowly caster. Regardless, everyone joined the lobby at like 8:06 or something. They just needed to get in order. Looks like some readies are happening. So we should. We'll switch screens when it gets started. Any second now. Unless there's a new draft link. I don't think there was a new draft link. Okay, it has started now. Looks like immediate rumble ban. Makes sense. Enemy team does have the Sanic Speeds, which is a known rumble one trick. And Darius ban being hovered also makes sense. You got a guy named Conqueror Darius in the top lane. I believe he's also one of the higher elo players in the tourney. Definitely a good idea to get him off one of his comfort picks. Now, LeBlanc, Radion's LeBlanc also getting banned out. She has been buffed the last few patches and is a pretty decent mid laner. Now, Ivern also getting banned away from Santi. Yeah, also a known Ivern enjoyer. So getting that off the table. Ivern, another really strong pick as well. What will third ban be over on blue side? Singed. Is this 6'2", 525 range person a known Singed enjoyer? I think he's one of the new people. IFA Surfer. I'm assuming he's one of the new people, and I guess might be a Singed enjoyer. Take a look at their OPGGs real quick. Yeah, he's a Singed enjoyer. Singed really annoying champion to just deal with in general. Oh me, I suppose. Get the guy off his comfort pick and let your high elo guy just abuse him. Now this Conqueror Darius, former Masters player, and in the first pick Leona, one of the very good engaged support, has a lot of kill pressure, can make just a lot of things happen in the bot lane. Will the response be? Okay, Oriana, staple mid lane pick, going over to Radion. they gonna follow this up with? I would assume a jungler, and there is the Jarvan Orianna little combo there. Good shockwave into J4 ulti. Always a very nice combo to have. They have good bit of hard engage, good mid jungle duo to play off of. Now, they do know their mid lane matchup. It's entirely possible they go for a mid lane pick during these next two blue side picks. But I also expect to see probably a jungler coming up and a Mumu being hovered and locked in. Moo, pretty good champion lately. Pretty strong, very good lockdown. Lots of CC coming out of buff Blackfire Torch so far. They're going to round it out with Aurora. Now this still can be a flex pick over to the top lane, but it has been more commonly seen in the mid lane, and Chocolate Milk and Soju's mid laner has already been revealed as well. So it's entirely possible this could go in the mid lane. Again, it's a complete flex pick though. Could be Conqueror Darius just saying, hey, I'm probably just going to be better than you. You're gonna have to deal with a ranged top laner, and have fun. Now, we'll round out the first three picks over in Chocolate Milk and Soju. It has ticked down to 0 seconds. Nothing's happening. Draft not working. They're picking Senna there. Interesting. Some draft problems, it seems, going on. Hold on, I think I can just... No, that's too big. Well, we do have the first three picks coming out of both teams. They do say it's Senna, and they're saying draft lol is a bit broken right now. Not in time. Oh, it came late. I think they meant to pick that Senna, not actually ban it. Probably some issues going on draft lol's side, but it's first ban is Kaisa. So that is a Kaisa ban. Vel'Koz being banned away from So Sparky is an enjoyer of the Vel'Koz. Something's going up with Conqueror Darius. He just left the lobby, but whatever. They'll be fine. And Ashe also being banned away. Ashe Leona, incredible amounts of CC, incredibly annoying to deal with. Might as well take that off the table. Interesting Poppy ban here. They already locked in their support and jungler, so this would be a Poppy ban towards the top lane, which is a little bit interesting. I think Aurora does perfectly fine into... I guess that's a Xayah pick to pair with the Senna. I'm I'm not too sure if Xayah is too great in the current meta, but I okay, we have a Xayah pick. And yeah, Leona Misfortune, very strong bot lane duo. Leona has incredible amounts of CC to set up for... Got a Discord notification. What's going on here? I'm gonna get a co-caster, guys. Holy shit. I'm gonna keep it a secret until then. Aatrox being thrown down top lane, so it will be Aurora mid. Hello, Sanic Speeds. What will be the last pick, counter pick top lane to deal with Aatrox? Aatrox is one of those champions I just hate facing in general. It's just so annoying. Need to be very careful about spacing. But let's see what they rounded out with. Ornn. Well, that's an Aatrox favored matchup, definitely, and they're saying, hey, good luck, have fun. Don't die too much. So you have the full comps picked away, and we have the first Aurora of Gobbler Gauntlet being thrown down, and the Gobbler Gauntlet CEO has come back in game 1 with the Ornn pick. Oh boy. I think we're going to get into the game now. Let's do a little bit. Out of the draft, they should just do the same picks. I mean, well, they should do the same bands that they did.
I'm going.
Same picks. We'd like to have the
cowardice.
Bands consistent with the draft, just in case we like to keep track of that. There are some future projects that like to take a look at those bands.
Are you certain?
See which one is most banned and all that fun stuff. But hey.
Happy to check this one out.
Although, comp-wise, I'm kind of liking Team Buff Black Fire Fortress so far. They have a very strong bot lane in the Misfortune Leona. I mean,
hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
Aurora is it's just very annoying. Fully this format. Yeah, it goes pretty hard, huh? So, aside from that, usually, while team comp can definitely help and get the victory, it's not always the deciding factor in Gobbler Gauntlet. It's anything at all can happen in Gobbler Gauntlet. So we like Ori J4 layering it with the Ornn CC can completely blow it open if they combo it well. Turn mic up. Am I too quiet? I can just move my mic closer to me.
You would lost the day in the void.
Alright, hello? Hello? Is that a little better? I know Sonic Speeds is typing in chat, but maybe that's a little bit better.
You die with your eyes closed.
The same? Interesting. Okay.
Seems you left your brave pants at home.
Low.
Want me to wait while you go get them?
No, I am speaking to test out the volume of my mic. Is it at all better? It's the same, not gonna lie, maybe a little better. On my end, on the Streamlabs setup thing, it does show me as being louder, but yeah, it's better. Alrighty, nice. Yeah, look at it. It has a whole ass UI. It's so neat. You can see chat on the stream. Crazy. The technology. A golden UI. Yep. Yeah, overall I am liking the blue side draft a little bit more. Aatrox, nice staple pick, and it does match pretty well against Ornn. Ornn is kind of just a hopefully survive lane kind of champ and be useful later. Santi on a Mumu. I don't know. Santi can burger flip anything. It can come out well, come out bad, who knows. But he can make things interesting, which is kind of what you want from an engager. Aurora, good champion. No clue how that matches up against Orianna. Whatever. Misfortune Leona, very strong bot lane, has a lot of CC, and Leona can definitely threaten the Senna, which has been a very strong pick on this patch with the new Enchanter build. Just pumping out all those heals, but she can't really heal if she just dies in 2 seconds to Leona CC. Yeah. Oh, we need to turn on predictions, right? Prediction. Torch. And what? 2-minute delay. Spectator. Oh shit. Hold on. That's a little bit too long. It was actually 45 seconds. My bad. Whatever. You guys get a whole 2 minutes to predict if something happens in the if some random invade happens in the first few minutes, then it's gonna be interesting, I suppose. Stop being poor, Cactus. That's all I can say. Not quite in game yet, but we can do. Let's take a look at their skins. T1 Orion. We got a Faker skin of the many. I don't know about you guys, but I think Red Side has a skin diff. The base skin Leona, not so great. Not so great. Base skin Amumu as well. Like, he's so lonely. But we got Prestige, Lunar Eclipse Senna, pretty nice skin. T1 Oriana, I'm not the biggest fan of the new T1 skins, but hey, whatever. They still have like more skins on their team than Blue Side, and like Leona just kind of needs a skin, and Mumu kind of just needs a skin. Blood Moon Aatrox is a good skin. I actually haven't seen Battle Bunny Aurora in game. I've seen it in the Swarm game mode though. It was neat there. Bewitching Misfortune, yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's bad or anything. So eventually we will get into game. Any year now. All right, there we go. Oh. Zoom out a little bit. We can see. Looks like I have a bit of a 5-man stack. Going from the blue side, going into the tri-bush, they might invade, or just stack it right here. They do have a Mumu. And pings going on in. They will encounter the Senate. Is the dynamic caught sleeping? No flashes coming out. They do get the ward, which is pretty massive. It goes over to Aurora as well. Should level up a minion earlier now. Pretty nice. Otherwise, just a standard 5-point coming from Chocolate Milk and Soju. I would have liked to see maybe the Ornn. I suppose the J4 can do it too. Just walk, yeah, just right there. Just walk in, get down a ward. You know all 5 of them are bot side, so it just allows you a free ward onto the blue side jungle. Some pretty normal lane assignments. We do have Leona sitting in the bush. can get pretty volatile level 1 right there when they want to lock up in the wave. Maybe something will happen. I do kind of expect that just a bit of early aggression. He's gonna face check the bush. Ooh, they started E, should have started Q. Oh, they're getting traded on quite heavily. This Senna getting a lot of damage now, and exhaust burned, but Senna is getting low, heals it back up with the Q. Overall health advantage over to red side. I would have liked to see Leona start Q there. Instead, was a little bit quick to level up a spell. Come out with a bigger advantage there. Also, not a fan of just a straight up face check into the bush. Could have dropped down a ward or covered the other side. Face checking the bush, not exactly ideal. Level 2's coming in. Yep, top lane is going about as I expected. Ornn getting pushed back early, Conquer Darius. Pushing in, kind of set up for a third or fourth wave crash. Nice bit of chip damage coming from Burrito with Aurora. Remember, he got level 2 first. Because he was able to kill the ward, was dropped into Tribush down the bot lane. That. Move early aggression mid. Standard trading. Not anything too crazy happening. Leona walking up a little bit far, trying to test the waters here. This is an obvious gank in Santi. Coming in, misses the Q thanks to a flash from the dynamics, but Leona getting low, so Sparky turns it, but will fall instead right before flashing still to his death. Shouldn't have flashed there. Rito has made the roam on over and doesn't get a whole lot there. Orianna will be able to push in the wave. Overall, things looking good. For buff Blackfire Torch, they managed to burn 3 sums from the enemy bot lane while holding on to all of their own, basically. The exhaust was burned a lot earlier. Although a little bit missed CS coming from the Aurora. Probably expecting a little bit more of a retaliation, but Burrito getting looked on by this J4. Doesn't have the E anymore, still has the W, just jumps away, still gets knocked up. 2 HP, get a flash and auto, taking Burrito down under the turret. No flash and still dying. Quite unfortunate there. Good prediction from Sanic Speeds on the EQ, right when Aurora goes invisible. Ooh, nice Zine played onto the Senna. On the Senna, really squishy. 2 HP, but they weren't able to finish off the kill, so Sparky laying down those feathers and calling them back for a kill onto this Leona. Very nice from him. Fortunate bit of misplays from buff Blackfire Torch, sending them a bit behind in this bot lane. Still have quite the lead over in top. Mid lane also going the way of Orianna so far in these first 5 minutes, but Burrito getting a very nice trade, putting Radeon over at around 40% HP. Now, grubs should be spawning shortly. We'll see if junglers start trying to move on over there. Pings onto Dragon, the team's wondering if anything is going on over there. Buff Blackfire Torch, thinking they might have a window there since their bot, the Chocolate Milk and Soju bot lane hasn't really been there at all much. We'll trade top lane, but still advantage going over to Conqueror Darius. He has a nice breeze actually set up here. This Ornn needs to back. He's going to be great for the Aatrox, can just zone him away, and we're gonna start seeing him pull away in the CS department. Another combo. This might be a dead Ornn. It just flash and follow up flash from the from the Aatrox. We'll pick up the kill. Wave is in a quite awful state for the Ornn. He's gonna have to TP back. I would want him to call over his jungler, help break the freeze, get it to bounce back towards him, because at this rate, this Ornn is kinda just sad. Alright, Burrito committing the ulti over onto Radeon, traps Radeon in the area and gets stunned up by the Amumu and taken down by Santi Burger. Sanic Speed's kind of just in the area there to clear up Pink Ward. Using the knowledge that Santi is headed over to topside and further bot pressure. Gonna be starting up that dragon, coming for Darius. As a freeze, applying nice pressure to the Ornn, not letting him walk up for free. Full time coming down from the Misfortune, trying to steal it away or just get some damage down. Won't really lead to much of anything. Except Leona getting caught by Root from Senna, being forced to burn the flash over there. Santi knows that the enemy team is over in bot lane, taking the dragon, takes the grubs in response. J4 repeat gank over into mid lane. Nice shockwave onto the Aurora, but Santi possibly picking up a double kill right there. Nice return kills going over to Santi, coming in right before they leave. Unfortunate that Burrito fell, but hey, 2 kills over to Uramumu. He's going to be the one making a lot of the plays over on the map. So Santi the GOAT, he has a fan. They're in the chat. Ooh, this Leona getting rooted by the Senna, but out of range from any poke. Misfortune applying enough pressure so that there isn't really any follow-up possible. Looks like Aatrox is crashing the wave now. I would have actually liked to see him recall right there. He knows the crash is happening. I don't know how much gold he's sitting on, but if he just recalls right there, then the wave should bounce back towards him. He can possibly get another freeze while Ornn trying to push it out if he does. And then he'll just be sitting pretty. But as it stands right now, okay, Santi looking at a possible dive, but it is sussed out by a ward over the wall, and Sanic Speeds is in the area to respond. Ulti coming out of Senna, trying to finish off this Leona, but doesn't pick up the kill. Banana Bra getting rooted up by the Feather Call. Not too much coming out of it. Yeah, 1v is the GOAT, and 1v1 coming out of Burrito. Ulti is trade and it's really close. Burrito comes out on top. The ball was moving towards him, but he gets killed right in the nick of time. Santi in for a play down bot. Nice Solar Flare stun onto 2, and so is Sparky getting stunned up. Doesn't dodge the Mumu ulti and gets killed for his sins. Now J4 kind of just EQing in to die, trying to get a trade kill. Just barely misses out on the kill onto Misfortune. Really quite unfortunate. 3 kills going over to the side of buff Blackfire Torch. They have definitely swung these kills over into his favor. Now 9-4 with a 2.2k gold lead in their favor. Santi definitely making a lot of good plays around the map. First, the double kill down in bot lane. Next, setting up 3 kills down over there. Came here to glaze Banana Bro, but Santi is locked. God damn. Yeah, he is. Going in. Making so many nice plays. Yeah, the top lane is going exactly as expected. Conquer Darius, almost double the CS of the Ornn. It's just not fun. Ooh, invade coming out from Sonic Speeds, catches Santi, and there are 3. They should get the shutdown. Unfortunately, it goes to the Enchanter Senna. I would have liked to see that go over to even the J4, but a big fight going on here. So Sparky trying to run on in. Nice Solar Flare delays the delays the follow-up. Everyone's kind of just running on out. Or ulti still on the table, but it looks like buff Blackfire Torch is on the retreat. With Leona doesn't get out, gets hit by the shockwave and falls. Now Burrito trying to find his way out, burns the ulti, has a little bit of a mobility. Sonic Speed's on the chase, has the but here comes Santi. He has respawned and joined on in. Helps pick up a kill onto the J4. A little bit of an over chase going on there. Started off as a great fight for Chocolate Milk and Soju. Looking up. Leave 2 kills over on Santi and onto Speedy Lightning. A little bit of an overchase. Gives them a kill on back. Radion taking a little bit too long. Unfortunately doesn't fall. And Santi in a 1v2 finds so Sparky. This is the Feather recall. It does burn flashes with summoners from the Senna. No. Tempo currently in the favor of buff Blackfire Torch. Santi on this dragon, hoping to pick it up for his team. Chocolate Milk and Soju on a recall. This should just be a free dragon over the buff Blackfire Torch. Mid lane Prio, bot lane Prio, everything going their way. Chemtech Drake is over towards them, and it looks like it's going to be a Mountain Soul in this game. Mid lane still mostly even. They are on their 1 items. Aurora is a little bit more at around 30% HP, but sets it up with the ulti. Lots of burst damage and waiting for Santi to come in. I don't know where that shockwave was going, but it didn't hit anyone. Will be a kill over to buff Blackfire Torch. Great setup from Burrito with the ulti, making sure Radion can't escape. To a very nice, clean kill. Although Burrito taking a little bit long. Doesn't get the knockup, but does slow him down and just will pancake him with the Cataclysm from the J4. Is an important tool that won't be available for any future fights for the next little bit. It means he can't... team didn't rotate over for the Herald, so that's just going over the way to buff Blackfire Torch. Knife engage coming out of the Leona, and just a bullet time on down to the Senna. So Sparky tried to trade out a kill, but he's been exhausted. A little bit tired there, and will get stunned up. Feather recall taking down Leona, but he is in not the best place. Just a quick Q coming from Misfortune, and 2 kills will go over to the side of buff Blackfire Torch. Speed's just covering the Ornn just a little bit. Not much can really be done here. Amumu, okay, don't get behind Santi's car, because he can't drive for shit. And, well, doesn't matter too much, because the Ornn has fallen. Nice clean dive coming from the Amumu and Aatrox, just killing that Ornn. Except Santi, a little bit on the wrong side of the map. Radion picking up the kill, rotating over from mid lane, and here comes Sonic Speeds coming on in, but Aatrox, he is quite strong, takes down Radion as Orianna. Now Sonic Speeds, all he's trying to do is run, manages to get out on the safety of his turret. Dynamic, as the Senna just playing a bit aggressively without anyone to back him up. Little Burrito responds to all that, all those events on the top side by taking mid lane turret. These are quickly going the way of buff Blackfire Torch. That's my goat. He even performs off roll. True. TP going on down bottom. This is so Sparky trying his best, but Senna not long for this world. We do see Oriana backing him up, but so Sparky back in the corner. Not long for this world, gets taken down by the Aatrox Burrito, running away from the Orin ulti, and there is a chase going on. This should be a dead Orin as well. He's kind of just stuck in the middle of 4. Ori trying to back him up however he can, but Orin not really long for this world. Oh, yeah, he just falls. His fortune whittling down the mid lane turret, almost gets it down. Fortunately, J4 does make it back in time. Objective bounties look like they will be coming into play shortly. You can see top scoreboard there. Oh. Things are not looking great. Down 6.4k gold over the side of buff Blackfire Torch. Now ulti pop from Conqueror Darius trying to chase down this Oriana. Flash commit and will burn a flash in response. Here's an important cooldown coming from the Oriana, one of the, I would say, stronger members of Chocolate Milk and Soju right now, and just that much more vulnerable to an Amumu engage, to an Aatrox that's running him down, to Aurora ulti. You can flash out of it. Now he doesn't have that tool. He will be stuck in Aurora ulti if that gets popped down. A little bit unfortunate. The dragon is coming up in 20 seconds. We do see buff Blackfire Torch wrestling control of the mid lane. Get pressure so that his support can walk down, get wards down, get control of this river. Make sure that this objective goes over to them. Things are not looking great. Radion trying his best to get some control back for people top. Things going down top lane. Try and catch that wave, push it out a little bit. They are making the call not to contest this. Won't be a fight here. They want to collect some waves, hopefully get onto 2 item spikes for Xayah, or really anything else. And hope that they can make it back into this game. Lucy's in speeds, trying for an engage, but it gets flashed out from the Misfortune, and bullet time gets laid down. Sanic speeds falls, and Orin trying his best to participate in the fight. Nice shockwave! Now Burrito might fall, will do so, but it will be at the cost of So Spark, and here comes the Aatrox coming on in. Running past kind of everyone, chasing this Senna down. But don't you worry, buff Blackfire Torch going on in onto this Orin, almost gets him. Will be able to make him fall Tanti. A little bit low, but Radion also is getting run down by this. Aatrox does manage to survive. 4-4-1 over side of buff Blackfire Torch. There should be a mid lane inhib. He should be able to get a recall off. Nice reset set up for the Baron and continue their march onto the enemy team base. Santi doing a little bit of counter jungling, making sure Chocolate Milk and Soju doesn't have any resources left to pick up. He's taking a bit of time to reset. He's been out on the map this entire time. Should be sitting on quite a bit of gold. We'll set his team back on tempo a little bit, because I still think he wants to recall. He could have taken that blue buff on his way out from basing and buying, but they're still keeping up this pressure. It's really hard for Chocolate Milk and Soju to walk into their red side jungle. And Aatrox has popped his ulti, kind of running at this Senna. Is cooldown burned to not really get too much, and they are on the Baron with Aatrox, kind of just scaring them off. No vision of the area. They're going to be walking in blind. Sanic presses them out. They try and go for the steal. Is in the pit. Bull time committed. Sanic Speeds has to flash away. Threat of getting killed. Tries to smite early and does not get it, unfortunately. Actually, I think that was the move by Burrito. Catching them with the Aurora ulti. And that should be the Senna falling down. This Orin trying to throw down an ulti, get them to disengage, but they do not care. It's 2 down for Chocolate Milk and Soju. They should be able to run on and get the inhibitor, maybe even try and end right here. They still have engage options with the Solar Flare coming from Leona, and ban Shoshes from Amumu. Everyone moves too close, and that this Leona is going to throw down the sun. It's like, let's take the safe option, move on over to top, clear that wave in, hopefully get that top lane inhibitor. Sanic Speeds off on the side, looking for an engage. No Cataclysm just yet. So Sparky getting 2 autos in, trying to get whatever damage he can before the inevitable fight that's going to come. And now, wave moving in. No Orin ulti. Cataclysm off cooldown. Blade Collar from Xayah still on cooldown. Solar Flare. Looks like both teams are just going to back off. Give up on the push on the top side, go for the reset here. They see Dragon coming up in 40 seconds. Instead of using the rest of their Baron, they don't have any pressure coming in from any of the other lanes, so might as well transition all their pressure over to this next Dragon, hopefully get a fight around there, transition that into a end. For all though, Buff Back Fire Torch has been playing very coordinated, very well. Santi making incredible plays, backing up his teammates. Conqueror Darius. Getting a little bit bored just emoting there in River. There shouldn't really be any contest on this dragon. It's only 3rd dragon. No real need to contest it. Deuce, that's out the horn. He's staying a little bit too